Good morning. It is day 7 of VEDA. I missed a little bit of yesterday, but that's okay. We had that thing we had to do at the university. After I film this part, I'm going to add 2 clips. One is what I had filmed yesterday before we had to go out to the university. And then the second thing is I'm going to show you what my craft room looks like right now. It is Clutter City, mainly because I can't get in there to work on things. We've been just putting things here, there, and whatnot in there. I've had donations of some interfacing and some things, and they're sitting in my chair with all kinds of stuff all around, and it's a disaster area. A lot of that is because I cannot lift too much weight with this hand. You know, it irritates it, so I don't mess with it. And I just haven't been in there for about 4 weeks. So, well, longer than 4 weeks, since January. We're now into April. So I need to get in there and get some things done, get it cleaned up. I've been frustrated with this arm because I've not been able to do my quilting, my normal sewing. It irritates it, and basically the cure for this issue is to rest it. So, you know, I'm not very good at cutting with my left hand. I do occasionally, but it's not you know, like you're used to with your dominant hand. I just can't grip things the way that I can. I have a commission for a baby sweater over here. I can only work on it for about 20 minutes at a time before this arm starts really hurting. So, you know, maybe I should call this Whinefest. Wanted to show you something that I'm going to be participating in, and that is the Emerald City Graph crochet along. Now I have purchased both patterns, the color and the one that's done in black and white, but I'm going to do the one that's done in black and white first, and then later on I'll do the one that's in color. They're beautiful. They're done by the Woolly Duck, and she does some beautiful work, so looking forward to doing that. And yeah, that's about it. Haven't got anything else really that I've been finishing up. I've got about 3 more rows on this part of the foundation for the blanket part for Jada in stitches. So I know I'll get caught up on that. I'll be able to get the sun done this evening and put on there, hopefully. Yeah, it's just been a weird day. You know, yesterday was really weird. We got through with this stuff at the university. We were kind of grumpy and tired and both hurting. So, you know, we kind of moved on. Came home, took a nap. It was nice. We both took a nap. I have a few more shout outs today, and the reason I'm showing you my craft room is because of this first person. She is new to me. That is Joanna at Joe's Web. She is doing some things about decluttering and those kind of things. She showed off her craft room, and I think I even posted amateur. And when you see my craft room, you'll see why. Because it's bad. It's very bad. And there's a lot of work involved. So, my husband and I talked about it. We're going to start this afternoon, go in there and, you know, start getting some things done and out of the way. A lot of that interfacing needs to go into the closet. There is a closet in there. And it's a little... Yeah, it needs to get put away in there so that I can get into it, get access when I'm able to start sewing in force again. But she's got a couple of videos up, and she does quite a few nice work. And yeah, check out Joanna at Joe's Web. Then there is Beadedwindsocks. About 4 years ago, I saw some Beadedwindsocks, and I thought, ooh, I'd really like to do that. I've done beading in the past, still do beading, enjoy it, and I'm looking forward to seeing some of those patterns she has to share. She does crochet. She does have I believe she has a blog about their very first miscarriage. And so yeah, go over, learn a little bit about her, enjoy that. Then there's Froggywentaknitting. And this gal is also legally blind. And she talks about, it's something fairly recent for losing her eyesight, but she does quite a bit of things, so go check her out as well. She's got, I want to say 6 or 7 videos out, but they're not real long, so it doesn't take that long to get through them. But check her out. Then there is Kent R, and the name of his video, he only has one video up, and it's Guys Loom Knit 2. And it talks about a stitch that he created, discovered. But let's give Kent some encouragement, okay? He did very well for his first video. And then there is Victoria over at Nightingail Crochet. I have been looking and waiting for her to start a channel. I have seen her comment several times, and I kept hoping that she would. I've seen some of her work, one of the Facebook groups she had posted in. So I was really hoping that she would start one, and she has. She has 2 videos out, and she has a very cute helper. He is absolutely adorable. So he's, in the background. Hi. So he's really cute. Check that out. There is time to get in on this crochet along. I would go under Facebook, look up the Woolly Duck, or search for the Emerald City Crochet Along. That is, I think that's the name of it. I'll try to link it down below. But it looks like it's going to be a fantastic crochet along. I have wanted to do grafts for a while. I've done a graft in Tunisian. I've done some in single crochet years ago. But the reason I wanted to get back into it is I would like to do a portrait of my daughter with her kids, and also one of her by herself. So I wouldn't, I really want to get some tips and tricks and learn a few things about that. So that's what I'm looking forward to in that group. That's it. And no judgment on that craft room. Okay. Flasher Stash. I'm hoping to get that filmed next week. It's just been crazy with having to go back and forth to physical therapy and all the doctors I've been to recently. So, oh, I did want to answer questions. Someone had asked me if I use Truvia. I don't use Truvia as a sweetener, and one of the reasons I don't is because a couple of years ago, Cargill was involved in some human trafficking that was really concerned about children. They also did a lot of deforestation in Uzbekistan and one of the African countries. And they had some poor practices around their stockyards for quite a while. So it is a personal reason I don't choose to, partake in Cargill's products, which is they are now a division of Coca-Cola. But that's just the reason I've never used Truvia. Does that mean I won't ever use Truvia? I don't know. It's just like all the others. It's erythritol with stevia leaf extract. So, if there is anything available, I'd probably use it now. But back in the day when they were before they became a part of Coca-Cola, they had some really poor practices. And I just didn't want to support that. So, things change. Okay, I want to get these all spliced together, and remember, choose to be kind and no judgment on that craft room. Love you guys. See you soon. Hi, it's Jane with Scraptastic Yarns Podcast. I'm getting ready to go out and do those stupid things we have to do at the university that I can't stand. But before I did that, I wanted to show you a couple of things. And look, Rose, if you ever have an injury to one of your limbs, they now have KT tape in beautiful purple. This tape was supposed to last 5 to 7 days. As you can tell, we've already had a trim, and it's not even been in the shower yet. Supposed to be able to shower with it and everything. You can see how it's coming up. So apparently my skin doesn't like this tape, so it's going to go bye-bye. But I wanted to show you these hats before I deliver them. Look at these cute baby hats. I was at my physical therapy yesterday, and while I was there, physical therapist said, Jane, you have to see these cute little baby hats. She said a lady dropped them off for Winnie. And I said, oh, I know who that was. And she goes, well, how do you know who that was? I said, she's making hats to give to me. She goes, what? I said, yeah, I take them up to the nursery. So Winnie has a friend who wanted to use her scraps. She doesn't read patterns. However, she wanted to see a pattern to get an idea. She wanted some measurements, so we gave her some head measurements. And they're adorable. Just adorable. My nerve has graduated up to just tennis elbow. Woohoo! But then again, now we're doing a different therapy. So far it seems to be working. I have had less pain with the new modality of treatment that they're doing. So that's kind of nice. Although, like I said, I really don't appreciate the massage because it's extremely painful. But other than that, it really helps. So I guess it's doing its job. Just wanted to show you those before we're off and running. And I'm going to tack this on to Sundays. As you can tell, I didn't get this area cleaned up yet. I got started on something else. So, anyway. Alright, I've got to go change out of this, get into something else. And I'll see you again tomorrow. But that's why I'm going to have a different outfit. Bye. Look, Joanne. This is what's happened in my craft room. Just in the 4 months that I've been unable to do anything, it has now become the clutter room. See, honey, this is where I said you're an amateur. Just thought I'd give you a giggle. Or a horror shot.